Testing. It's my guests, honored guests, honorees, colleagues. Thank you for allowing me to introduce Dr. Yi, someone I certainly looked up to as I arrived in Hoboken about 7 years ago. Dr. Yi finished the esteemed Sophie Davis BS MD program in New York City in 1996. He then completed a Med-Peds residency at St. Vincent's Hospital. Afterwards, he was in private practice very briefly, but then George Safran convinced him with a little bit of persuasion to come into the emergency department. Wasn't able to give up private practice entirely. He then opened a practice in Englewood in 2000, and then has persisted and since opened a second office in Wyckoff. Since that time, he's been a persistent attending in our emergency department, which we're very appreciative. We value his commitment and his reliability and his clinical students. So in addition to that, in that time, he's grown a wonderful family who is all here tonight. Jeffrey, Nick, and Olivia, his wife Margarita. And in addition to that, he is the medical director of a Lighthouse Pregnancy Resource Center, which one of his probably prouder things he's been involved with in his career. That is a center out in Central Jersey or Northern Jersey for unplanned pregnancies and giving young mothers and fathers resources and options through that stressful time. So I certainly congratulate him on this award, well deserved, and happy holidays, everybody.
Thank you, John, for that introduction. I didn't think I was going to be the first one to go, but anyway, first of all, I was shocked when Dr. Kirikakis called me that Wednesday morning. I was on duty in the ER. He says, Dr. you have been included in this year's McCaffrey Award. And I literally said, what? So almost fell off my chair. But I think that to be included in this list, knowing that Dr. McCaffrey is such a dedicated physician, and to be in the list of these 4 other physicians that in the past positions, I'm truly honored and truly blessed and humbled. Humbled because of just this whole amazing process, the journey that I've been here in Hoboken at St. Mary, starting back when I was joining medical staff in 1999. And then, as John had mentioned, I was in a busy private practice. How I got there was another different story. Back in, some of you may remember a group of AmeriMed physicians in North Bergen. I was there, was working in the private practice for basically essentially 6.5 days a week. And so George, I don't know what made him think of me. I was just basically admitting patients at St. Mary. I wasn't really looking for anything. And he asked me one day, do you want to come work at the ER? And back then, I first had a residency out of practice. I was in, when you're in internal medicine and peds, morning report is all about bashing the ER doctor and how bad the work it was the night before. So I said, no, thanks. So he gave it a little time and he sweetened the pot a little bit. He came back and asked me, he said, well, you could be probably working 3 days to most 4 a week instead of 6.5, making the same amount of money, having more time with your family. I said, okay, all right, that seems to be a good idea. So that's how I wound up in the ER. And from 2000 to now, I guess this is my longest job, probably. And then, of course, I started my practice, as John has said, and that's grown steadily over that time. Now I'm kind of mostly part-time working, and thanks to John, who accommodates my crazy schedule. He will let me do whatever days I can only accommodate him, so I thank him for that. But part of the process is also who the people I've been blessed with. Of course, I have to thank my wife, who was here. She transitioned from being a working mom on Wall Street, and then to a full-time mom, and now back into continuing to be a mom, and now we're running our practice. practice, managing the practice both from the administrative side as well as my schedule in the ER. He tells me when I can work and when I cannot work. So that's, I think that's so important. And so go back to what you're doing. And then the other person I want to really mention that's really important in my process here is Chaplain Marjorie, who's here today. She's been instrumental in my spiritual life. Back in, maybe shortly after I joined the ER one morning, she came in and said, you know, you're a minister. And I said, what? What are you talking about? And she said, well, you minister patients. And then that kind of triggered a thing about a spiritual walk. And since then, I've had a really, really good walk with God. And it's been, when you call a chaplain in the ER, usually it's because someone has died. But Margaret has given me life, and I'm thankful for that. And finally, of course, I have to thank my parents, especially my mom, who was a working mom. Well, she wasn't working, she was raised 3 boys on her own pretty much while my father worked in South America to finance everything. So she was able to raise the 3 of us. As far as I can recall when I was a kid, and she said, you always said you wanted to be a doctor. You know what? I listened, and here I am. Thank you very much for this.
Okay, congratulations.